Cornbread and Kool-Aid show. We're going to go over our Week 4 matchups. And on to our first match of the week. We had Dave's Not Here Man coming with 207 points, beating DL in the house with 179 points. Tua, in his quest for MVP, added another stellar performance, helping lead his team to a 3-0 start against a team that never decided to join the football field and never even left the house.
Dave's not here, but it's pretty clear he's not from afar. 3-0, baby. He had the best picks in the damn draft. I will commit to physical and mental domination. Please take me to the promised land. All hail Tua. Tua, Tua. Take me to the promised land. Hallelujah.
MVP, baby. And on to our second match of the week. We had Obi-Worm Kenobi coming with 168 points, defeating Gene's Mighty Lions, who had 159 points. Gene left A-Chain on the bench, and his team never left the train station, giving Obi-Worm Kenobi his first win.
Obi-Worm, you're our only hope with supplying Pert Plus to Trevor Lawrence. Also, he likes Lubriderm lotion in between his toesies, and it makes his toes flare up when he doesn't have Lubriderm in between those little foots. So remember that if you're going to want to win next week.
And on to our third match of the week. We had Primetime coming with 154 points, beating that booty with 139 points. We have a highlight from the game. Let's roll the clip.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Debo Samuel said, "This is my 40 points." Primetime, this is your year.
And on to our fourth match of the week. We had Fancy Raiders with 148 points, beating Winston's Winners with 113 points. Jeff's dog is a Great Dane, notorious for having short lifespans, kind of like his championship hopes.
Oh, snap! Wow, that was dark. Well, Fantasy Raiders, what can I say about you? You make my panties wet. The amount of heat that you radiate, you should be called the Fantasy Radiators. Because you make me all hot and sweaty like wet molasses.
Baby.
And for our fifth match of the week, we had the Booger Flickers with 217 points, beating the Shield Maidens with 112 points. I said the key to victory was for the Shield Maidens to hold that shield up and block those boogers.
Raise your shield as high as you can. I am sorry, my friend. But not all of us were made to be soldiers.
Some people are meant to be Shield Maidens, and others just maids.
Booger Flickers all the way. Flicking boogers in your face. 1 and 2. That's my score now. Shield Maidens, it's time to set sail. You're on your way to the trail to the Renaissance Festival this weekend. Buy yourself a $39.99 shield made of wood.
And on to our final match of the week, we had the JP Show coming in with an astounding 258 points, beating Wubs and Dubs with 252.
There was a firefight!
Pew, pew, pew! Pew, pew, pew! Pew, 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 pew! Pew, 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 pew! Pew, pew, pew! Pew, pew, pew!
What a shootout that was. JP coming in hot. 2 weeks in a row, and the game of the week.
Wubs and Crows, they were in a galactic space battle full of sperm shots and slot machines full of fantasy points. Holy shit!
And on to our top performers of the week. Our team of the week, we had the JP Show, who set a league record with 258 points.
I don't know about you, JP Show, but you got me thinking about homemade mashed potatoes. You know, the ones with like the milk, and the butter, and you got the salt and pepper and a few lumps and all that. But my real debate question, meatloaf, barbecue sauce, or ketchup?
Ew.
And on to our bum-ass team of the week, we had the Shield Maidens with a horrible, horrible performance.
I'd say it's horrible. We're going to go through Timbo's sorting hat and figure out where she's going to go. Hufflepuff!
And on to our top player of the week. We have Tua Tagliavola going for that MVP performance.
Dude, Christmas time, I really adore Squishmallows.
And for our worst player of the week, we have, well, it's kind of a conundrum here. We had the Maidens put up 2 goose eggs on their team. One with Chuba Hubbard, 2 with the Jacksonville defense. Either way, you're both going down on the list.
Old Tuba Bubba Hubbard went to the cupboard and found out he was with Maud. After he left with Maud, he left the cupboard and found out he was a fraud, garbage. And on to the Booger Flickers picks of the week.
First match of the week, we have the 3-0 Dave's Not Here Man, projected with 160 points, going up against Wubs and Dubs, who are 2-1, projected with 168 points. Let me tell you, 2 dudes sharing a fantasy football account, just like a couple sharing a Facebook account. 2 things we know: they fucking. 2, somebody's cheating. Either way, it isn't gonna last. And Dave's Not Here Man for the win.
Turn it down in the Lost Lands. It's getting loud in there. Dave's not here, not nor there, no anywhere. Well, I gotta figure out how to even out this league, so I'm gonna give Dave his first loss and say that Gene Hackman was a way better Willy Wonka than this guy.
And on to our second match of the week. We have the 2-1 Fantasy Raiders projected with 150 points, going up against the 2-1 Primetime projected with 164 points. Expect Primetime to keep things rolling, and Josh Allen showing up in 2022 form for the win.
Primetime TV, baby. Let Fantasy Raiders freak you out and get all freaky because Josh Allen's about to suck the milk out of Matt Stafford's loins. They're going to have a makeout session. Matt Stafford's going to be kissing Josh Allen, and Josh Allen's going to bite Matt Stafford's lip off, and blood's going to go everywhere, and they're going to lose.
And for our third match of the week, we have the 1-2 Shield Maidens projected with 159 points, going up against the 1-2 Dat Booty with 165 points. The Maidens demanding respect, take off the apron and exit the kitchen, and win on the battlefield by asking a man for help. Skittles has a big day, and the Maids for the win.
Pat Mahomes, Baker's man. Bake me some fantasy points as fast as you can. Well, I don't think he's going to be able to do much because Love's in the house, and they got my delicious kicker gay. And I think that they're going to just take the win because Shield Maiden's got a Renfest shield.
And for our fourth match of the week, we have the 2-1 JP show projected 174 points, going up against the 1-2 Booger Flickers projected with 172 points. Look for Hertz to continue to get pounded from behind with the tush push and guide JP to victory.
Well, the Booger Bomb is going to be coming. Boogie Bombs all over those JP Crows. I think I'm going to win this week because I got behind me balloons and elbows and milk-a-roni. What's milk-a-roni? It's milk mixed with macaroni with chocolate.
And on to our fifth match of the week. We have the 1-2 Winston's Winners projected with 144 points, going up against the 2-1 Gene's Mighty Lions projected with 161 points. Davon A-Train A-Chain snaps back to reality, and Swifty to get shifty in Philly doing some looting of his own. But it won't be enough, because Gene's Mighty Lions are stealing it for the win.
I agree with you here, because Gene's Mighty Lions and that Dallas D make me want to save a cowboy and reverse cowgirl a horse all night till the sun comes up.
Somebody likes the D. And on to our sixth and final matchup of the week, we have the 1-2 Obi-Wan Kenobi projected with 171 points, facing the 0-3 DL in the house with 141 points. This will be more competitive than what the prediction says, But the combo of CMC and Gibbs will be too much. Big Perm Kenobi for the win.
See, DL is not in the house. He's outside the house, knocking on Big Worm's door, which is not a good idea. We got Trevor Lawrence in there, getting his scalp massaged by Christian McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey's taking that scallop potato head and rubbing that conditioner in. Big Worm for the win.
And thanks for joining us on the Cornbread and Kool-Aid show. Look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye.
And leave some comments in there. Let's get some shit talking going.
Follow.
My butt.